Wow. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Okay, so let's see if I can just do this. If that'd be better. Yeah. It's whatever. Alright, so let's hop to it. How's it going, everybody? My name is... Yeah, I think you get the point right now. ZeroMatter128, hosting the Zero Matter Experiment. Now, that's a name that I've been using for a very long time now, and I've never really implemented exactly how I wanted to go about, really setting the bar for myself. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, not going to lie. You all know me by now. I'm all about the impromptu stuff. I don't really have anything recorded. And these past couple of months have been hella tough. Actually, I think it's almost been a year since I've uploaded the last video, the last Let's Play that I did. And the sad part about that is I didn't even get to finish it. The reason being is that, actually, let me bust it out for you right now. I figured if you guys are going to need me to explain stuff, allow me to. This guy right here, this laptop that has been through heck and back, alright? Now, why am I showing you this? It's simple. I've been using this particular laptop for the better half of, I'm assuming, almost 2.5 years, roughly. And the thing that sucks is that that's all I was able to produce. Whatever the capabilities of this laptop was all that I had at my disposal. I didn't have a desktop. I was a little more mobile than what I am now. Now I'm like a hermit. So I just stay at home all day. Not really. I actually have work. I had a second job on top of that. Speaking of second job, I no longer have a second job due to, let's call it, the quarantine for now. So in that time, I was trying to push out content as much as I could. But if you're a graphic design artist, photographer, any other kind of artist, any type of digital media artist, you run into the problem of, I think my equipment is not cutting it. That being said, everything that you saw me do, I was pretty much going from the bottom up, digging into the inner components of this laptop, and I did the best that I could. Now, after a while, I know I made a lot of videos about me and apologizing for the delay here and that, and after a while, I'm sure if you noticed, I kind of just stopped. Because if you've been watching me for a very long time, which by all means, kudos to you, seriously, actually, cheers on that. If you've been watching me for a long time, whether you know me as a friend, whether you know me as a content creator, however you want to know me, or even if you're brand new to this, in which case, welcome, always, seriously. Don't care who you are. It's always cool to meet new people, but more along the lines of, if you know me, however you know me, it's fine. It's pretty exhausting, and you know the extensive work that has to go through doing all this. Now, normally by now, I probably would have had a team, but all that faltered many years ago. So what ended up happening was I ended up doing all the work by myself. So, naturally speaking, when you want to try and make a name for yourself and you're kind of going every possible way to kind of get to that main goal, it's pretty stressful. So after a while, a good break for your brain is pretty dang good. And then this one was probably one of the longest breaks I've ever had to do. Now, do you have any idea how much I wanted to get back into this? But I didn't have the equipment for it. So what I had to do was try to work as much as I could. So that meant that I could only do certain things during certain days, if that. But with 2 jobs, it's pretty darn stressful, in all honesty. But now, fast forward to these past few months. I got out of a second job. That's another story for another time, but that was bad, so now I just don't have one. I have the main one that keeps me going, but I still want to do this. So the good news is I'm back for pretty darn, this is probably, I've never been much more confident in saying this, that I am back, because by the end of me explaining all this, I'm just going to shoot right into it. I'm literally meshing 2 things in one. I'm trying to rush it out so that way anyone that was actually hoping for something isn't left in the dark. I figured, 11 months or whatever by now is way too long. So you guys needed an explanation. So, on top of, if you made it this far, comment, I don't know, duct tape, if you will. Comment duct tape to at least let me know that you made it this far. And seriously, what I want to do now is say the following. Hello, my fellow Twitch followers. Hello, my fellow YouTube subscribers. Zero Matter 128 is now back in session, and everything is going to go according to plan, and I couldn't be any more happier. I'm also releasing this a couple days before my birthday, and I ended up getting a reminder about that. You know, you're so busy you forget you have your own birthday. It's kind of sad, really. But that being said, what I'm going to start doing now is, if you're strictly YouTube, that's fine. I'm just probably going to post a lot of the Twitch streams onto there. And if you're Twitch and you don't really check out the YouTube channel, that's fine. You know, I don't judge. You do whatever you want, whatever's in your favor. I'm probably going to do a couple announcements here and there and post them on Twitch. So how it's going to differentiate is you're going to see me doing a lot more multiplayer and specific story-based stuff on Twitch. And then the other Let's Play games I'm going to do strictly on YouTube. I figured that was a good medium for me to kind of balance out the two social media platforms. So hopefully I will definitely be able to get right back into whatever videos that I had left going. That being said, the next couple of videos, or rather the next set of videos you guys are going to see if you're going on the YouTube platform, is you're going to see how I managed to finish the games as best as I could, running a friggin' brick of a laptop, just to the point, enough to the point where I managed to finish the 3 games I had going. At least that's what if I even remember what they were. It was Dead Space, it was Catherine, and it was The Evil Within 2. So if you're a fan of those games, you want to see me do a Let's Play on those, check them out, please. Any amount of support like that is always appreciated. Okay, so on top of that, yeah, it was getting way too hot, so I had to turn on the AC for that one. So seriously, stay safe. Thank you all so much for coming down here, and please enjoy this really awkward mess of a montage that was building the brand new toy that I get to test out from this point onward, and hopefully everything goes well. Dog.
Yeah, I just ordered the parts, dude.
Yep.
And my motherboard came dead on arrival. Done.
What?
Didn't even come working, dude. So
What? No way, don't tell me that.
I already ordered a new one.
Oh no.
And hopefully that'll come next.
Nothing to concern yourself with. Alright, so I guess I'll have to do this. How's it going, everybody? My name is Zero Matter here, hosting the god damn everyone knows whatever show this is by now. So with Dylan. Hi.
Hello.
Hey. So today we're doing something extra special. I know I haven't done anything in 11 months, I think was my last video before this one. So this one is going to be extra special for everybody. We are building my PC, which hopefully should keep me going for, what do you think, 5 years? At least 5 years. So we're going to do a little fun montage here. So enjoy. Alright, so I'll just... all that's gonna go in here. Looks like we still have a long way to go getting all these other stuff going. Definitely gonna need a tiny Phillips screwdriver for this job. Alright, so what did we just do? We just installed this, the SSD, right?
The NVMe SSD, yeah.
On the motherboard here.
Done. Alright, now we got a CPU. Done.
To confirm, this is the B450 Tomahawk Max. That's the actual motherboard itself. Going with, let's see, I think it's Western Digital Blue, if I remember what WE, solid state drive. Bam. Hold this to me. There you go. It looks like I'm actually participating in this nonsense, so we're not gonna save the box because it's irrelevant. This little part over here is important from, I remember, last time with Jens.
How do I get it to focus?
Oh, it honestly, don't even worry about the whole focusing thing. I'll just take care of it afterwards. This is the CPU. Oh wait, let's get it out of the box.
Not the footage.
This little guy right here. CPU, what, let's see, Ryzen 5, 3600 processor.
That's the cooler, my guy.
Nice.
The Wraith cooler.
I gotcha.
The Wraith for Ryzen CPUs. The font, like the writing on it,
Yeah.
will always go the same way as this font. So see how it's facing that way? It's going to be the same way as this.
Okay.
That's how you know it's installed right. You just drop it in. So it dropped in. Then you wait to make sure it's in. You just drop it down. Done.
And it's locked in?
It's in.
Okay. And it's totally in.
That's the easiest part. Just
So what are we doing right now?
on the CPU fan. I don't know, which way do you want the AM? What side do you want the AMD on? I guess we'll do it like this. 'Cause it's almost hitting that.
Yeah, pick and choose.
Should we do it like that?
Yeah, why not? Was there another way to do it?
Maybe like this, so it's not in the way of the RAM, maybe?
Just make sure all the wires are going to be pushed out later, I guess.
Okay, we'll do it like this.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I know when we did this with Gents, wasn't there like some type of gel you told me to look out for?
The thermal paste, but on the CPU fan, it comes pre-installed, so we don't have to worry about it.
Nice.
Just make sure whenever you install a CPU, you have it. But
Okay.
it comes with it for the fans usually. When you put it on, like I already checked to make sure it was there. I'm not gonna
Good.
install it.
You're not a bot.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna buy you, my guy. This thing's gonna be running nice, dude. It's like putting a wheel on a car. Like you just go corner to corner. Like never tighten one all the way.
Just
'Cause
enough?
then the thermal paste won't spread evenly on the CPU.
Gotcha.
And then you tighten them till they stop. Maybe the front, though.
So the wire for this thing is going to get connected onto the motherboard itself. Right there. Now remember, this isn't going to look exactly like everyone else's motherboard, so I just have the B450 Tomahawk Max.
I like that over here too.
You know what? I like the consistency like that, so that's okay with me. And this is the Ryzen 5 3600. This is how it's compatible with each other. This is how it's working together. Everyone else is going to have a different build, but this is just my build for right now. So what we just did is install the RAM, right? I'm assuming?
Yep.
The rip jaws onto the motherboard. You gotta make sure that these little guys here, make sure there's a space. There's 4 slots here. So at least for these, it'd be 1 and 3, right?
Yep.
For these,
1
it'd be
and 3.
1 and 3. And just make sure when you're snapping these in, that it makes a clicky noise when it's completely lined up. We're good to go over here. Semi-modular, meaning you can add in all the wires and not use all the wires. This is that power supply, ladies and gentlemen.
When you install it, you always face the fan towards down if there's ventilation. If not, wherever it's going outside of the case, the fan goes. You know what I'm saying? So, just do that.
Anytime we pick up the motherboard, you just pick it up from the fan?
Yep. Fans installed there, you'll have no problems. You just gotta see like where the screws are gonna be going. Like there's one there, one there. That's the whole thing. Wow, that's so sick. It's all the outside, basically.
Oh yeah, I see that. dude.
Take it out. Alright. That is so sick. You put it in and that holds it where it has to be, so you know where to put. That's so cool.
Nice.
I've never seen that before.
And I just bought the case because it was blue.
That is freaking sick.
Honest note, by the way, I love the color blue, and I bought it because it was blue. Little did I know that it was gonna come with all this like extra like fancy doodads that would really make a difference on building a PC. Okay, so after that tedious thing that was putting all the nuts and bolts together down there, we now put in the motherboard. Whoops. And it all has to go in perfectly aligned. Yeah, there you go. Because that particular spot right there, that's on this fractal case, right? It's all lined up over there. Oh, that's right. These things too.
All lined up. Alright.
Yeah, that particular one right there is the lifesaver because there's a pre-made like nut bolt that's already there, and that's just there for placement to make sure that you're lined up with everything else. And then comes the screwing in process. Yeah.
Actually, that's
The USB 3.0 has a little latch.
and yeah, there's a little opening right there. It just plugs right in. Done. USB 3.0's in. For now, we're gonna pull that cable back more, but for now it's in. And then JUSB 1, this USB cable, you just line it up right. Make sure that you see there's one missing here. You know. So that'll be lined up right. when you
Just like that. Yep.
Perfect. Done again. And then JFP1 is for the power switch, power LED reset and everything. So we look right here, HDD LED
The manual.
is like this. So that's what it is like that. Then it goes reset. Like this. And then it goes power switches on right in front of reset. And then it goes power LEDs. Positive is on the left and negative on the right, so we'll do negative first. The hardest part, building a PC, my guy. There you go. And then one more.
The groundwork gets really, really tedious over here.
Done.
All right. So how many wires did you just plug in over here? Like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in total these.
jeez. It's all
That's
in the
the
manual.
hardest part. Done.
It's all in the manual. You good?
Oh, I'm sweating. Alright, perfect. Alright. Lift this up.
All right. So now what are these? What's this gigantic wire that we have going?
This gives power to the whole system here. It's the 24 pin. Put it through here. That dangling, and then it goes up to here. And then lay it down. Alright. And this is the same thing as this latch. I don't know why they do this about this. They make a 24 pin, but they always have the attachment to put the 4, but you always need the 4. You never don't need it, so I don't know why they do that, but it also has a latch that goes on like that. It sucks because your latch is on this side, so we literally have to like, are you kidding?
My computer's one of the weird ones.
Yeah, why is it backwards? Like, I don't understand. Oh god. 24 pin is connected. It's okay that it looks like this.
I bet. I'm sure the durability of those wires are a lot stronger than they look.
Yeah. And then this
The smaller version of that.
This just gotta get out the way for the CPU. Bang, perfect. CPU is an 8-pin, so we plug in the 8-pin also with the latches.
Mm-hmm.
Another, also again backwards. I don't know why. What is she playing?
I think she's playing Splatoon.
These things make me sweat, dude. Like it's fighting
If
me.
you can't tell just from watching the video, this thing is hella stressful.
It's fighting me for no reason, man. Okay, and that side's in. I don't know, this side isn't. Ready?
There you go. That all that work was just for these guys right there. Yeah, that thing right there.
Power to the CPU, boss.
Woo! Yeah, that thing. That dumb thing.
Alright, that's there. Let's wire these fans. Let's wire these.
My fans and whatnot.
System fan 4 there, system fan 1 there. Pump fan system. Alright. That's perfect because system fan 4 is going right here. Don't even have to undo it.
And then where's this one going?
This one's gonna go right here, system fan 3. I'm gonna undo it all the way there. We only need a little bit of slack.
Let's see if we can get in there.
Wait. Put it right there. Boom, done.
Okay.
See the? Do you see the?
Yeah, I see. It's got to go on top of that little.
Yeah, you know.
I just had it. First try in. Oh, come on. I got it. Actually, harder to do with the camera. Oh wait, where's the? Oh, they're at the bottom. There we go. That's why I was like.
That's cool. You only have 2 fans.
There we go.
You should get another one. For
Wait,
you.
oh, is it supposed to click?
No.
Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
You should get a fan for you, though. No cap.
Okay,
Because these, I think, are sucking air. You need one blowing air.
gotcha.
Yeah. That's weird that they wouldn't put one there. And they have it all.
But other than that, still good.
Yeah. You'll be fine. I mean, you won't overheat or anything.
Thank goodness.
Just in case. This is for the video card? Yeah. Yeah, this is for the video card. Yeah. I don't even need any of these except for VGA. This is the one that goes into VGA.
This is what this looks like over here.
Yeah, it looks ugly probably, but we don't look at that side.
Yeah, because we got a cover.
Lay it back down. Now we installed a graphics card.
Oh shoot, moment of truth.
Actually, let's put the back on.
I don't even remember how the heck this thing even went. No, you're just missing it by that much.
Just enough tighten, don't tighten it a lot.
Okay.
Done. Look how clean that looks.
So now it looks clean on the other side.
These are gonna look a little messy, but it's alright. These will light up, I think.
We'll find out.
I think they light up. And yeah, I just need this.
I haven't seen this thing since I took it out of its box like a while ago, so hold on a second. So yes, they make them bigger than this, so here we go. According to my friend Dylan, she is thick-ish.
With 2 C's.
With 2 C's.
I think
Nice.
she was gonna be that thick for 1660.
Whew.
Let me see.
There you go. I think she just bit me a little bit, but it's whatever.
That's gonna be those 2, right?
Popped it in the slots over here. And this is what this looks like on the back side over here. Ah.
There's no GPU sag either. That's sick because it's short.
So over here, those are covered by these pieces over here. We just disregarded that.
An 8 So, which one do you want to use? This one or this one? If we use this one, it's gonna have this wire hanging. But if we use this one, I mean, either way, it's gonna have a wire hanging.
Yeah, so mix and match really, it's fine.
Use this one. It's kind of aids.
Just know that mine is gonna be the weirdest PC you probably ever had the pleasure of working on.
Stop fucking running, motherfucker. Done. It just sucks because this is gonna be fucking flopping around, dude.
So we'll do a final roundabout of how it looks now.
We gotta make sure she posts.
That's true.
And these two, I would keep it. Don't put these in there. That's for hard drive. Extra hard drive. PC parts.
So we just turned it on. See that light button right there? And as you can see here, it lights up. The fans are pretty cool. They light up. That's neat. And that's the best part there is that you don't hear anything.
No. Nothing.
It's that quiet.
Yeah, everything's working. Unless we gotta plug it into a monitor to see.
There's no glare. It's impossible though. I just closed it up. My friend Dylan left, helped me out a great ton understanding how a PC is kind of supposed to work. Because, you know, everyone has a different variation of this. I'm just like kicking it around. This part's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see how I'm gonna decorate this. Yes, I'm gonna be decorating. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now finally have a PC that is gonna stay with us for a very long time. That means that I am gonna be finally back to work on the stuff that I wanted to originally do. Now, the reason why I stopped is because my laptop rather just completely, you know, it cleaned house, it was done with everything. Now, if you're a graphic designer, if you're a photographer, if you're a graphic artist of any kind, digital artist, any media, all the artists in the world, you all know the struggle when your PC or your laptop or whatever it is that you're working on, just cannot keep up with the optimized settings on trying to get every little bit. Like, nothing annoys me more when I'm trying to, like, you know, let's say draw or let's say outline something, and you just get that circle of death that's just waiting, and you know all you did was just one thing, and literally then your PC or laptop or whatever just says, oh, we can't figure out what the heck we're doing, so we're gonna close everything out. Hope you saved. So that was the problem with my laptop, and hence why I wasn't able to get any work done. Everything just got on pause, and obviously I didn't announce everything because I figured I was annoying everything. But all of this in this PC was made possible and very much, it could only be alive by these wonderful pieces here that I managed to get from all the manufacturers. So before my battery dies out, thanks to EVGA, my graphics card 1660 Super, EVGA 600BQ, Western Digital Blue SSD, Ripjaws, Ryzen 5 series 3600, fractal design for the very, very nice case that I like, and MSI B450 Tomahawk Max. Thank you very much, guys, and you'll be seeing more updates from me soon, and hopefully I can get back to work in peace with no problem. Thanks, later.